guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. How did I score some free paper? Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And a big thank you to everyone who is providing any type of positive support to my channel and to me. Today is going to be a quick one. I'm going to share two things with you. The first is going to be an awesome project share using the thumbnails from the back of a calendar. I think you're going to love it. It won't be a process tutorial. It'll just be a project share showing you something that I've made and something that you might want to make for your home as well. But make sure you stick around because I am going to share with you my secret for how I'm able to score some free paper from time to time. Because guys, there's beautiful paper all around us all the time. And sometimes we can get it for free. So y'all know what time it is. It's time to get started. All right, y'all, so here's my fun little $3 project share. This is absolutely fabulous. I will be using this as a piece of home decor. And as you can see, what I did was I took the thumbnails from the back of the calendar page, cut them down, and then placed them inside of each opening. Each opening was 3 by 3, and I cut them down to about 2.5 by 2.5 so that I would have some white space around and give it a look of being professionally matted. Now, this frame was originally $7.99 at Old Time Pottery, and it was the only one they had, but it's also damaged here in the corner, and I don't know if y'all can see that. And because I really didn't want the damaged one, I asked if they had another one in stock. They didn't, but she said she could sell me this one for $3. So I was able to get this frame because it was damaged for $3, and the damage is noticeable when you're looking at it, but I can probably go over that with some white paint if I wanted to. But because it's on the back and a little bit here on the side, I might just leave it alone and just let that be that. And so for me, this is a tremendous find. So if you happen to be in the store and the item you want is damaged, see if they'll sell it to you at a discount, because they're either going to sell it to someone at a discount or it will end up on the clearance rack. I really am in love with my awesome little find, and I might go back and add something to the glass. I'm not sure. Y'all know that I'm pretty much a minimalist, and this might be enough for me, but I haven't decided yet. But this is a great way to use those thumbnails, whether you're using 1, 2, or 3, or even more if you want to. Don't throw away the thumbnail page, because we can take those, cut it down, and we can turn it into wonderful seasonal home decor, just as I have done here. And I am so proud of myself for this $3 home decor, because quite honestly, I'm not adding in any cost for these thumbnails because they are just a small portion in a whole page of 12. So the cost is very, very nominal. But what we end up with is just so high-end looking that I'm absolutely in love with it. And this will be sitting out as part of my seasonal decor. Now, I promised to share a secret on how you might be able to score free paper, and that's exactly what I'm about to do. So when I purchased my frame, it's a breakable. So of course they were going to wrap it in some type of paper. Now this particular store, and I've seen it at one other store, they use some of the most beautiful papers to wrap breakables in. And the paper gets all wrinkled and crinkled once they wrapped it around. And that's okay, because we can also find a use in our crafting for the wrinkled and the crinkled. But I saw her getting ready to wrap this in what I thought was some really, really cute paper. And I said, wait a minute, before you use that paper, may I have it? And she looked at me and she said, yeah, I guess. So here is the paper that I was able to get. And not only did I get that one sheet, I got several sheets because I asked her if I could take some extra paper, and she told me that I could, but she could only let me take 4, and that was fine with me because it's free paper. And this store has done this for me on several occasions. And I'll go in, and I won't always ask to get free paper because sometimes the papers that I see don't really catch my eye, but these did. So I wanted to make sure that I left the store with a few sheets of paper. But I also made sure that I got permission from the cashier to take the paper. And she was generous enough to say, yes, but please only take 4 sheets. And that's exactly what I did. So I took 4 sheets. And look at this beautiful sheet. This is actually 18 by 30. Now, I can work with this because this is truly thicker than the calendar pages that I've been working with. And we all know that we can take our paper and mount it to another sheet and create some really custom double-sided paper. But isn't this paper just super rich in color? I absolutely love this. So that was one of the sheets that I was able to get. And I took my papers from the top of the stack, so the next 3 sheets are really pretty much alike. So I have 2 of these puppy paw print pages, and they are just so sweet. And then on the back side, you can see through, and it's a more faded look. But if we're doing doggy projects or making doggy bags, which I might actually do, this is the perfect paper for that. Then there was another type of doggy print, and it's more of a mauve colored. It's not really showing that well on camera, but it's a very faint mauve, and it's got the paw prints in a lighter color. And then when you flip it over to the back, this really does look like a striped print on the back. So I now have 4 sheets of 30 by 20 sheet paper that I can use on a project if I don't want to have to piece papers together and I'm doing a sheet paper or rolled paper project. I now have 4 sheets that did not cost me anything. So a lot of times when you're out, pay attention to what's going on around, especially at the checkout counter, because you might be able to score some freebies, just as I did in this case. Now, I probably just could not have walked in the store and said, hey, can I get some of that paper? They probably would have told me no, but they were willing to part with some of the paper at no cost to me because I was a purchasing customer and because I asked. So that old saying, nothing ventured, nothing gained, is true. So if you happen to see something in a store that you might be curious about, ask about it, because if you never ask, you never know. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this awesome little share of how we can use our thumbnails to create home decor, and this awesome tip for scoring some free paper. Now, I know not every store has papers like this, but if you're in one that does, see if you can get a few sheets. Guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.